And we have a hot topic. We were just talking about the heat. It's hot up here. I know we're spoiled, Phoenix, but nevertheless, it's pretty warm. Breaking tonight, getting some rain. But whoa, hold your horses. We have a really neat exhibit and sale coming up at the Phippen Museum. Nice to have you back, Lynette Tritel.
Correct.
And also Steve Atkinson.
Hi, Sandy.
Artist and curator, respectively.
Yes.
All right, so hold your horses. When does this start?
It actually started last Friday on the 31st of July. It will go through September 22nd for the show and sale, and all the pieces are for sale, and we have 31 wonderful artists, which Steve is part of the group. So.
Yes, you will notice the photos, listen to me, the paintings. These are realistic, but not photos. So, Steve, beautiful, beautiful art that you do. Do you do primarily Western art usually?
Yeah, just about everything I do is Western.
All right,
yes.
horses, you have a special thing for horses? In the West,
it's hard not to paint horses if you paint the American West.
Anything to do like the cowboys, the roundups, the cows, or whatever.
It's so important.
Yeah, well, these are absolutely stunning. Will these be in the show, Steve?
Pickpocket is in the show. This is Lorna Dillon's piece behind me. She's a California. Yeah, this is a California artist, and Steve's out of Arizona. We have a number of artists from New Mexico, Colorado. So we all have a different flavor.
From everywhere.
Yeah, they come from everywhere, and
different parts of the West, but they see things slightly differently.
Correct.
Obviously.
You know, and some of it's action, some are still, and it's just wonderful to see the horse in different venues and stuff that we have.
Why horses? Why'd you do an exhibit on horses?
Well, we figured that the West was really built on the horse. The Indians got their horses from the Spanish, and then from there the cowboys, and you know, if you're going to have cattle and stuff and sheep, you got to have a horse to go find them.
You really don't want to chase them by foot. I mean, even with a dog, it doesn't work really well.
Not so much.
Well, we were talking a little bit about the history of the horse. They've been here 400 years, ever since the Spanish conquistadors came, brought the missionaries. Right. Horses have been here, and wild horses have been here. And of course, there's that big issue. A lot of people stepping forward to say, do not take our wild horses. Yeah, even if they were escaped domestics, they're still wild.
You know, it just added a special flavor to the West, you know, and it seems kind of a shame, you know, if right now the horses aren't really in danger, then leave them alone.
There's only 500 statewide, apparently 65 to 100 the Forest Service wants to move, whatever. Anyway, we'll fight that, but the horse is such an important part of the West. My gosh, as you talked about. So people will see, as you mentioned, 31 artists, different conceptions of it. There's sculpture as well as painting, that kind of thing.
Yes, we both have both paintings, watercolors, sketches, colored pencil. There's just a vast variety, and we have a lot of different price points, so there should be something everybody can find.
Because not every exhibit that you have, the things aren't always for sale.
Correct. Yeah, no, this is one of our few pieces. We have generally 2 shows a year that we have for sale, and this is one of them. So,
wow, can you see that? Isn't that
yeah,
gorgeous?
That's Jerry Bingham. He's out of California. He's really a comic illustrator.
I can see that.
Yeah,
yes, it looks very active and funny. There's something funny going on there with that cowboy and Indian. It's
called
some
Flight,
funny business.
so escape. This is another one of Steve's paintings here that's on right now.
How do you choose them? I mean, these are jury shows. This isn't just anybody who wants to be in the shows.
Well, basically, we pick the artists based on their knowledge of the horse and their drawing ability, and we get surprised. Just it's like Christmas. For the first 3 weeks we start receiving art, it's like Christmas, because we don't know what they look like either until we pull them out of the box.
That would be like Christmas. How fun. Now, this is also a fundraiser for the museum.
It is. We get a portion of each sales. Most of it goes back to the artist, but each part goes to the museum, and it helps fund us for the year. So it's really a necessity nowadays for fundraising for the museum, because we're a private foundation.
Because you are a private, yes. So kind of need that money to come on. Now, you also can see, because people will, if it's a sale, they're going to want to preview these articles.
Right.
And they can do that any day at the Phippen.
Right. It's open every day at the Phippen. The only thing, we will keep the art. If they purchase something, we keep it to the end of the show. But we have the horses. Right now we also have the CA art, Cowboy Artists of America. It's their 50th anniversary. We have another large display in the museum on that, and that closes mid-August. So you did see a lot of variety right now at the
Those
museum.
aren't for sale, though.
Those are not for sale.
No, those are not on the sale.
Those are private collections.
However, the cool thing, they can see what's on sale online.
Yes, there is. We have an online on our website. You can check there, and we also have a catalog you can purchase of the art in the museum store.
Okay, again, tell us where, when, and how people get involved.
Okay, the museum is open Monday, we're closed Monday, Tuesday through Saturday. The museum is open 10 to 4, and then Sundays 1 to 4. This museum is open for this exhibit until September 22nd, so there's a lot of time to come see.
So anytime during that time, people can either online buy it.
Correct.
And it's not a bidding process. There's a price.
It's a fixed price.
No bargaining. Just don't even try bargaining. I mean, come on, And so then they can do that online, or again, come and purchase it.
Right.
But unfortunately, they're going to have to leave it on the walls until 22nd. Did you say?
22nd of September. Yes.
You can wait for it again. Then it's Christmas when you take it home.
That's right. You take it home, and you've got a nice thing that. And also, we give little stickers on the back that it was part of the museum exhibit.
Nice,
so that's kind of a nice provenance for the piece.
Is it hard to give up your paintings sometimes, Steve? They become like children to you.
Yeah, well,
like
it's probably more difficult for my wife when I do a piece and she really loves it.
And she puts it in the decor of the house, and then you say we have to sell it, right?
It's what I love to do, but it's about passing it on and letting other people enjoy it. So, and it's always that next painting. What's that going to look like? So, by the time you're done with the painting, you're ready to let it go.
You've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah. I was an illustrator for a long time, and we moved out here in 2009. We live in Prescott, and one of the reasons that we moved out here was because of the Phippen Museum and how great they are at supporting Western art. Mm-hmm. And we knew that if we wanted to do this for a living, this was where I needed to be. And we knew that Prescott had such a lively Western culture, and they really support their Western artists out here. I mean, we have some of the best Western artists living right here in Prescott. And so to be a part of that is a real honor, and to be at the Phippen is a dream come true.
Well, it is. And of course, George Phippen was a Western artist, and that's named it after him. And it's been going since the 70s, wasn't it?
Basically, the art show on the square has been started in the 70s, and the museum started in 1984. So we've been around for quite a while.
Well, and I know there was actually a gal who was the executive director who wanted to change it to a contemporary museum, and there was a huge outcry.
Yes,
like,
it was.
No. We are, and it is. This is our only Western museum here, a repository. I mean, there's the Smoke Eye has similar, you know,
we're just the fine art museum here in Prescott.
Museum. Thank you.
Yes.
Beautiful place to go. North Highway 89. Don't miss it. Go just because, but don't miss this Western sale. It'll be fabulous.
Thanks.
Hold your horses. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so
Lynette
much.
Tritel and Steve Atkinson.
Thanks, Sandy.
Don't go away. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.